Dear friends, if you are unhappy with your life, this story might change the way you see everything. Because sometimes, the life you are wishing for is actually someone else's prison. A famous thinker and writer once said, "Don't compare your life with others. There's no comparison between the sun and the moon. They shine when it's their time." This means when we compare our life with others, we lose our happiness. Today's story shows how one boy learned this lesson in the hardest way. Ravi lived in a small village. He was not poor. He had a small job. He had a home. But he was unhappy. Every day, Ravi looked at others and felt jealous. He saw rich merchants. He saw respected leaders. He saw peaceful monks. And he thought, everyone has a better life than me. Ravi believed happiness lived in someone else's house. One evening, Ravi sat alone near the river, feeling heavy inside. A traveler passed by and noticed Ravi's sadness. Traveler asked gently, "Why do you look so troubled?" Ravi answered, "My life feels useless. Others are happier than me. I want a different life." The traveler listened quietly. Then he said, "If you could choose another life, whose would you take?" Ravi replied quickly, "I want the life of someone admired by everyone." Traveler nodded. "Then go," he said. "But first, ask those people if they are truly happy with their life." Ravi began his journey. The first person he met was a successful merchant in a busy market. Ravi said, "You are a rich and respected man. You have everything you need. You must be the happiest man in this village." The merchant smiled sadly. "My friend, I have money, but no peace. I work day and night. I fear losing everything. I barely get time to see my family." Then he added, "I think the village leader is happier than me." Ravi then went to meet the village leader. People surrounded him with questions and problems. Ravi said, "You must be a very happy man. People respect you and always come to you. Everyone listens to you." The leader shook his head. "I carry many responsibilities. Every mistake becomes my fault. I always sleep with worry." He sighed and said, "I think the monk who lives in the hills must be the happiest." Ravi climbed the hills and met the monk. The monk lived quietly near a small hut. Ravi said, "You live in such a peace. You must be having a perfect and happy life." The monk smiled gently. "I have peace, no doubt," he said. "But sometimes I feel lonely. I wonder how life feels with family and laughter." Ravi felt confused. No one he met was truly happy. Each person he admired wanted another life. Tired and thoughtful, Ravi returned to the traveler by the river. Traveler asked, "So, whose life do you want now?" Ravi stayed silent. For the first time, he saw the truth. Everyone was looking at someone else and believing that was happiness. Traveler spoke calmly. "You were not unhappy because of your life. You were unhappy because of your comparison." That night, Ravi went home quietly. The next morning, something felt different. He noticed the sunlight, the sound of birds, the simple peace of his home. Nothing outside had changed, but his perspective had changed. Ravi understood his life was not empty. It was only unseen. From that day, Ravi stopped wishing for another life. He began to practice contentment. He worked better, smiled more, and lived with gratitude. And slowly, happiness returned. Not from changing his life, but from changing how he saw it. Moral of the story: do not measure your life with someone else's ruler. Happiness begins when you stop wishing for another life and start valuing your own. Now, let's learn 3 important words from today's story. Word 1. Comparison. Comparison means looking at others and judging your life against theirs. Word 2. Perspective. Perspective means the way you see and understand something. Word 3. Contentment. Contentment means feeling satisfied with what you have. If this story helped you learn something new, please like this video and share it with someone who needs encouragement. Please subscribe to our channel and grow with us, one story at a time. Write in the comments below, "I will stop comparing. I will change my perspective. I will choose contentment."